It seems very interesting and strange to be, well, calling this team a member of the Pac-12, but it is in fact true. Yes, we're going to be talking about the CU Buffs, Colorado Buffaloes right now, because they joined the Pac-12 and a new era has begun. And here to talk a little bit about the Buffs, we have got from the Ralphie Report on the phone right now, Jon Woods. Talk about them joining the Pac-12, leaving the Big 12. What do you make of it all? I mean, is this something that fans are excited about? Your readers, obviously, I know you've got a lot of them. Are they excited about them kind of joining forces with teams like Stanford, like Oregon, like Arizona State? I mean, are they excited for this transition?
They are, and that's been one of the most interesting things about this. When you look at a lot of the conference realignment and then schools moving around, a lot of times there's varying viewpoints. But with this move and looking at Buff fans and alumni of the school, people are pretty much universally very, very excited. It has nothing to do really with the Big 12. We liked being a part of the Big 12, the school. There's a great rivalry with Nebraska, but the University of Colorado just fits very well with the Pac-12 academically, culturally, facilities-wise. There's a lot of alumni from the university. There's actually the largest percentage outside of the state of Colorado of alumni are in the state of California. So those alumni out west in Arizona and Utah and California, they're excited about being able to see the team. And those, in return, those schools, from what we've heard, are very excited to come to Boulder. So it's a good fit. It's where a lot of people have felt the University of Colorado belongs for a long time.
Who's the quarterback? Who's taking the snaps a little bit this year? Talk about Tyler Hansen.
One of the best things that Tyler can do well is kind of that play action, bootleg type play, which if we can get the running game going, and if the offensive line can open the holes for Rodney Stewart, then we feel like Tyler can do that, can do it. It fits his strength very well, and it's an offense that, again, is tailored to him as opposed to Taylor, trying to make him fit within the offense.
All right, you would mention Speedy Stewart, if you will. Talk a little bit about him, what he brings to the table.
It's been kind of surprising even this year, seeing the little amount of pub that he's getting. But this is a guy that if he had played in the Pac-12 last year, would have been a yard out of being the leading rusher behind LaMichael James. He would have been second. And this is a kid that came in the same recruiting class as highly touted Darryl Scott, and has just kind of worked and worked and worked. He's a small guy, and that's with some injuries a few seasons. Last year he was healthy for almost the entire season, and we hope that he can be this year, but he's a small kind of bowling ball type back. Sometimes he has a little trouble getting downhill, but with the offensive line, we've had the guys there, but they haven't always been able to open the holes for him. If he gets a hole, this is a really tough, small running back that can grind out a lot of yards, and we really love bringing in a guy like Eric Bieniemy to really work with him in his senior year and help him to kind of work on some of those nuances.